Hey guys, Bl'Art here. Shinryu can be a stressful place, and Spiritus can be a really stressful place. So, I know it's been a little while since we've done one of these ASMR pull videos, and I imagine your spiritual harmony is all out of whack. You've probably just been dealing with waves of chaos and cacophony and all sorts of mean, nasty, ugly things, so I apologize for that. But this is the DFFOO guided ASMR sleep experience for meditation and stuff. It's cool. It gets you nice and calm and tranquil and peaceful as we float into a little ocean of orbs and gems and, gotcha stuff. You'd think at this point I'd have a nice consistent intro that I rely on, but I don't know, man. You just gotta go with the flow. That's Zen, right? I don't know. We're pulling for Ashe. And technically Renoa, too, I guess. She's here, too. But we're here for Ashe. Who I know isn't the hypest of units, but honestly, confession time, she's probably one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters at this point. Not because I think she's an especially good character, just, I don't know, I enjoyed playing 12. I thought that her character was, reasonably compelling throughout it. I, kind of enjoyed the will she won't she of revenge type thing, and honestly, kind of a cutie. I don't know. Also, it doesn't hurt that I think in DFFOO she's very fun to play. At least she was on her LD release. I think this tuning pass is not looking great, but that free FR is looking really great. Now I could just call it here. Wouldn't be the first time I've done this, but it feels like after, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I know you guys are really jonesing for that good tranquil Zen vibe meditation jazz. So we're going to, I think, we'll keep going. Screw it. I was just talking about how much I enjoyed the character. You know what? I know Strago is also coming up, but we're going all the way. We're gonna get that BT here now, because you gotta live in the present. You gotta live in the moment. You gotta experience life as you're living it. And that means not looking too far into the future about what is coming down the pipe. Not saying, you can't have plans, you can't have hopes, dreams, ambitions, goals. But you gotta live in the moment. You gotta experience life. And that means pitying Ashe LD the moment it comes out. Or sorry, BT. Sorry, wishful thinking. Ashe LD was actually a lot of fun when it came out. I really enjoyed using it. It's kind of funny, I know, her BAT effect kind of looks a bit random and hodgepodge, but that kind of tracks, because she's always been a character where they're like, what are we doing with this character? Because it started out with, her whole gimmick was she has magic and physical attack buffs for the party, which is cool, except you could just bring a support who brings just attack buffs for the party, and that would work just as well, because of how this game works. So it's okay, I guess you could stack it with a generic attack buffs. That's cool, I guess. It wasn't very cool, spoilers. And that didn't really seem to matter at all. Oh, she also had some useless debuffs. And so they're okay, well, that didn't do anything. What if we gave her Paralyze on her EX? Now she has a single target Paralyze. That's utility. And, well, that did nothing. Okay, that's not entirely true, but it, function. Let's be real. Single target Paralyze has never been actually good in this game outside of single target fights, because if you want a unit who paralyzes, you want them to paralyze everyone. That's why at this point everyone gets paralysis, and they changed that on our C90, so good on them. They finally cracked the code with their LD, and the idea with that was, they were well, fuck it, heck, we don't know what we're doing with this character. Let's just give her a bunch of stuff. We gave her HP damage up, we gave her turn manipulation, we gave her a special HP attack, we gave her dual elemental enchant. She had lightning and holy in her kit, so why not give her both of those? Sweet, more dupes. I'm down for this. Or I guess more Renoas, I don't know. And that cracked the code. That solved it. Oh, they get an HP regen too. They made her a healer. And that solved it, because it turns out her problem as a character was that she just didn't have any good stuff before. And so now she didn't have focused good stuff, but she had a lot of it. She had a lot of different good things she did. And that was great. And so they probably were like, with this, they're like, well, we got to lean into that. And so that means for her BT, what does it do? Well, what does she do? A little bit of everything. All right, cool. We'll give her buff prevention and brave gain prevention and a follow-up that heals. And you're like, why? What does that have to do with the rest of the kit? And you're like, and they say, shut up. It's just, it's on theme. Just a hodgepodge of, okay, cool. More FR, sweet. Just a hodgepodge. Honestly, on paper, that's actually some great. I said this in my Ashe Should You Pull all those years ago or whatever, for the LD, like tremendous role compression. Like if you're looking for a character who like covers a bunch of different bases, she does that. Not all those bases are super useful these days. Cough EX charge cough, but the issue I think is it's executed clunkily these days. But what I mean by that is it's specifically the way her LD works. Having to use the LD in order to get the HP, I mean, she starts with the HP attack, but like in order to get the next use of her HP attack means there's a cadence where she's not able to have constant uptime, which is kind of awkward. If her LD functioned like Ace LD, where it just did the thing that the HP attack does as well, I think that would be tremendous. I think she'd be really handy. The fact that the HP attack's instant turn now is actually really awkward, because not only does it mean you're guaranteed to waste more of your FR turns not letting your DPS unit have turns, it also means that it chews through her BT effect even faster, unless you choose to not use her for like the main reason you're bringing her, which is that HP attack. So good job, Squex. I guess now you can use her AoE Paralyze. That's cool, right? So that's neat. She also, somewhat mimetically, has such bad Embrave that it's she's one of the few characters for whom you actually still care about Embrave. So you want to like make sure she, has a good Embrave on, like from her allies and stuff, which is just great design. But anyway, I know I'm talking a lot of crap. I enjoy the character. I'm gonna try to use the heck out of her. I mean, hey, greatsword, dual greatsword. Well, when I go back to having dual greatswords, that'll be great. Thanks, Penelo, for stealing my second greatsword and turning it into a knife again. Anyway, I've just been like going on and on and on talking about this character. Hopefully in a way that you find it soothing and, I don't know, binaurally is binaural beats a thing? I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually watched an ASMR video. I've been honestly up to my ears in stressful life things, and have not had time to unwind and relax and just like kick back with a cold one in this case probably being like, I don't know, some water or something, because you gotta hydrate. Hydration is key. And just like, I don't know, chillax to some random YouTuber or something. Where are we? What are we doing? I don't know. How many G tokens are we at? I honestly have just been clicking and talking and not actually, I've just been like mentally like, okay, well, once I see a burst, I'll stop caring. And that hasn't happened. But, 380, that's not much. Yeah, at this point, honestly, like, I kind of like the blue orbs when they show up, because I can just click through them and not have to watch them play out, because now, like, the gold orbs are more often than not are just kind of nothing these days, because LDs and EXs are kind of a dime a dozen. That's alright, though. It's all good. We're just, I'm not here to complain about things. I'm not here to criticize the state of things. I am here to encourage you to be copacetic, be chill, be accepting. 420, the funny number, to use my last special gem ticket thingy on this FR. I had to use those special, gem cap remediation tickets because I was on Premium Mog Pass for a while once they rolled out Ultimate Weapons, and that put, that combined with a few costume purchases put me over cap. So it's a good thing they rolled those tickets out, because man, it was not difficult to hit the cap if you had a bit of disposable income, even if you weren't going like hard on the whale purchases and stuff. That's neither here nor there. That's a past issue. We're now at the point, I'm pretty sure that I want to say that was my last Ashe FR I would have needed, so now any more Ashe FRs are gonna kind of awkwardly be not as desirable. Now we're at the point where I no longer want FRs. I guess we're no FRs, but I mean, if 3 or 4 pulls left to do with actual gems in 2023. Pulling with real people gems in 2023. Can you believe it? What a time to be alive. I'm kind of wondering what the sound quality is like. I'm not going to check this back before posting it because it's late and I have to go to bed, but I'm actually recording from my basement now. I'm trying to find different areas in the house and see like what sounds the best. I recorded in a closet. That was horrible echo. That was bad. There's another Renault AFR. Nice. Just trying to figure out kind of recording spaces and acoustics and stuff. Here's the basement. Hopefully there's no like terrible background noise. It seems kind of quiet, but maybe there's some like, oh, there goes the air conditioning. Well, central air now, which is amazing. God bless. Hashtag blessed. Central AC. Apologies if that's a horrible background noise right now. We'll find out when I listen back to the recording after I posted it, because that's how we content creators responsibly create. Well, we've hit the pity, which I kind of expected. I was like, we got the free FR. There's no way we're gonna like get an early BT2. That'd just be too lucky. But I'm not upset about it. I'm feeling peaceful, tranquil, at ease. Ready to use this character who isn't very good, but I like her. I think she's kind of neat. But anyway, thank you for joining me. You stay well. I'll see you next time. Adios.